In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Dripshipper as a beginner. If you want to start your own coffee brand without handling inventory, packaging, or shipping by yourself, Dripshipper is a platform you may want to check out. We'll go through what Dripshipper is, how to install it from the Shopify App Store, how to connect it to your store, how to add your branding, how to import coffee products, and how to check those products inside Shopify. We'll also take a quick look at the Get Sales section, pricing plans, and some simple pros and cons before we finish. Let's not waste any time. First, what is Dripshipper? Dripshipper is a private label coffee drop shipping platform. In simple words, it lets you sell coffee products with your own branding without needing to roast the coffee, keep products in stock, or ship orders yourself. The good thing about Dripshipper is that it focuses mainly on coffee, so instead of browsing random drop shipping products, you are working with a platform made for coffee brands. One thing you'll notice is that Dripshipper is built around private labeling. Private labeling means the coffee can use your own logo and branding instead of another company's brand. This can make your store look more professional and more focused. Of course, this does not guarantee sales, but it gives you a way to start building a coffee brand without managing the product side manually. Oh, I forgot to mention, Dripshipper works through Shopify in this tutorial. So before you can use it properly, you need to have a Shopify store ready. In short, you need to install Dripshipper, connect it to your store, add your branding, choose your products, import them, and then review everything inside Shopify. Now let's continue with the next step. Since we are using Shopify, go to the Shopify App Store and search for Dripshipper. Once it appears in the results, open the app page. Here, you can see the basic app details, such as the pricing, rating, developer information, description, and other details shown on the page. This part is helpful because it gives you a quick idea of what the app does before installing it. You may also see an option to view the demo store. If you tap View Demo Store, you can see an example of what a store using Dripshipper may look like. This is useful because it gives you a quick preview of how coffee products can be presented in an online store. For this tutorial, we don't need to stay here too long, so let's go back to the installation page. Alright, now, tap the Install button and wait for it to load. You may be taken to another confirmation page where you need to tap Install again. After that, wait for the page to load because Shopify will redirect you to Dripshipper's website. If the screen shows a 14-day free trial, that means you can try the platform first before choosing a paid plan. Just remember, this does not mean the tool is free forever, and prices can change, so always check the latest pricing directly on the official page. A few moments later, we are now inside the Dripshipper interface. Right now, we are in the Products section, and you can also see options like Getting Started and Connect Store. Let's go to Connect Store first, because this is where you can link Dripshipper with your online store. If you tap Connect Store, you will see that Dripshipper can connect with different platforms like Wix, BigCommerce, Magento, WooCommerce, Pinnacle Cart, and Shopify. For this video, we are using Shopify because that is the store we already connected. Shopify is a good option for this setup because Dripshipper works directly with it, but the platform you use still depends on your own store and preference. Since this is just a tutorial or demo project, we'll continue with Shopify. Now, let's do a quick walkthrough of the Dripshipper interface. I know this might seem confusing because there are different sections on the side, but once you try it, you'll understand. In short, you just need to know what the main sections are used for. The Orders section is where you can find orders, invoices, and bulk orders. Orders is where customer orders would appear. Invoices are connected to order records, and bulk orders can be useful if you need to handle larger orders. For this tutorial, we don't need to go too deep into this part because we are mainly setting up products. Next, there is the Growth section. Inside Growth, you can see options like Get Sales and Launch Ads. Get Sales gives you sales playbooks or ideas for promoting your coffee brand, while Launch Ads is connected to advertising. We'll come back to Get Sales later, but for now, we're just checking where everything is. You may also see the Services section and more options. These areas can include extra service-related features, settings, the Help Center, and other support options. This one is pretty obvious, so we don't need to spend too much time here. And just like this, the quick interface walkthrough is complete. Now let's go back to the products section and continue with the main setup. The next important part is packaging. In the packaging section, you can upload your logo and choose the label design that will appear on your coffee products. This is important because Dripshipper uses your logo to apply your branding to the product labels. On the left side, you will see the logo upload area. Dripshipper recommends using an image that is 1500 by 1500 pixels, and it is better if the image has a transparent background. This helps the logo look cleaner on the packaging. If you already have a logo, you can upload it here. But since this is just a tutorial or demo project, I will simply use the demo logo so we can continue. On the right side, you can see a preview of the coffee packaging and label design. The cool thing is that this preview lets you see how your branding may look before adding products to your store. You can click the arrow to view different label designs. For this video, I'm going to choose design number 2 because it looks simple and nice. You also have an option to download the image if you want to keep a copy of the preview. Okay, now that the logo and label design are ready, tap Next Step. And just like this, the packaging section is complete. Now we can move on to adding products. After clicking Next Step, you will see different product categories. These include single origins, blends, flavored, sample packs, fair trade, and tea. Each category gives you a different type of product to choose from. By the way, I forgot to mention, the fair trade option shows a fee of $299. So if you plan to use that category, make sure you understand the extra cost first. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose single origins because these products look appealing and easy to use for this example. Now we are going to import products. You can scroll through the available coffee options and choose the ones you want to add to your store. If you want to learn more about a product, you can open the description. For example, if I open this Colombia coffee, I can see details like the roast, tasting profile, region, variety, and other product information. This is useful because it helps you understand what you are adding before importing it. Once you find a product you like, tap Import Product. After that, you will see details like the size, cost, price, and profit. For now, I'm just going to use Dripshipper's suggested price because I'm not focusing too much on the retail price in this tutorial. I just want to show you how the setup works. Later, you can decide your own pricing depending on your store and your goals. Now I'm going to tap Import Product. After tapping it, I will be taken back to the product page and now you can see an imported label. This lets you know that the product has already been imported. If you want to remove it, you can tap Remove Imported Product. Now I will repeat the same process and add a few more products. Following the same steps, I will scroll through the options, check the details, and import the products I want. This is similar to the previous step, so let's move faster here. A few moments later, I have now selected 6 products that I want to use. Now let's check if the products we imported are actually inside Shopify. To do that, go back to Shopify and open the Products tab. Once we are inside the Products tab, you can see that the products we imported from Dripshipper are now listed here. If I tap on one of the imported products, I can see the product details, including the title, image, description, and other information. This is one of the helpful parts of using Dripshipper because the product information and images are already added for you. The images also look clean and realistic, which can help your store look more complete, especially if you do not have your own product photos yet. Now, importing the product is only the first step. Inside Shopify, you can still edit the product depending on how you want your store to look. You can change the title, description, image, pricing, and other details. If something does not look good, you can fix it before publishing or using it on your store. Since this is just a tutorial or demo project, I won't fully redesign everything here, but it is important to know that Shopify gives you control over these product details. And just like this, the product importing section is complete. At this point, the products are ready inside Shopify, but adding products is only one part of the process. The next step is understanding how you can start promoting your store. Again, this does not guarantee sales, but it can help you understand what to do after the setup. Now let's go back into Dripshipper, scroll down, and tap Next Step. This brings us to the Get Sales section. In this section, Dripshipper provides different sales playbooks that can help beginners understand a few ways to promote their coffee brand. You may see options like friends and family, run Instagram and Facebook ads, and Instagram influencers. These are basically guides or ideas for marketing your products once your store is ready. For this tutorial, we don't need to go too deep into these playbooks, but it is good to know that this section exists if you need ideas later. And just like this, the Get Sales section is complete. Now let's talk about the pricing plans available in Dripshipper. At the time shown in this tutorial, the plans include a 14-day free trial, which gives you time to explore the platform before paying for a subscription. But again, make sure to check the latest pricing directly on the official Dripshipper page because prices can change. The first plan shown is the Starter Plan, which costs $30 per month. It includes unlimited orders, unlimited products, automatic order fulfillment, a dedicated support team, and one-click product adding. The next plan is the Professional Plan, which costs $99 per month. This includes the starter features, plus live monthly training, priority support, and access to a dedicated success manager. The last plan shown is the Elite Plan, which costs $197 per month. This includes the professional features, plus monthly one-on-one coaching and additional business support. For this tutorial, I'm not going to recommend one plan over another. You should choose based on your budget, your goals, and what features you actually need. Before we end the video, let's quickly go over some simple pros and cons of using Dripshipper. One advantage is that it can help you start a coffee brand without managing inventory by yourself. It also gives you private label branding, product images, product descriptions, and Shopify integration, which can save time when setting up your store. On the other hand, there are monthly subscription costs, so you need to consider your budget. You also still need to work on your store design, product pages, and marketing if you want people to find your store. Dripshipper can help with the product and fulfillment side, but it does not guarantee sales or success. Another thing to remember is that Dripshipper is focused on coffee, so it may not be the right platform if you want to sell many different types of products. And that is basically how to use Dripshipper. Today, we covered what Dripshipper is, how to install it from the Shopify App Store, how to connect it with Shopify, how to do a quick walkthrough of the interface, how to upload your logo, how to choose a label design, how to browse product categories, how to import coffee products, and how to check those products inside Shopify. We also looked at the Get Sales section, reviewed the pricing plans, and went over some basic pros and cons. In short, Dripshipper gives you a way to start building a private label coffee brand without handling inventory and fulfillment by yourself. Just remember to check the latest pricing, edit your products carefully inside Shopify, and take time to make your store look good before promoting it. Hopefully this tutorial helped you understand how Dripshipper works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.